it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video, your girl is here to bring you guys an update on one of my project pans. So today's video is going to be doing an update on my pan that palette project pan. It's where I'm actually panning or attempting to pan 3 palettes in my collection, 3 palettes that were getting older or I just knew I was not going to get use out of otherwise, and I just want to show you guys my progress. Now I do want to just do a mini disclaimer. The last time that I have actually published a video for these palettes would have been August. I want to say I did my update for this. I haven't done it for September, so this is going to be my update for September. I know it's happening late in October, but you know, things happen. So yeah, let's just get into it. The first palette that I want to show you guys is my Loreal Pro 2. Now this is a palette that right now the main reason that I'm reaching into it is to do my eyebrows. I go ahead and reach into the black shade for the outer part of my brows, and then I've been recently switching over to cool gray to do the inner part of my brows. That is quite literally the only reason that I reach for this palette every day. I'm not gonna lie, but it is a good reason. I don't see that I'm not getting use out of this palette. Right now I have pan in 6 shades. I think easily I will get pan in cool gray, potentially by my next update, if not the update after that. And then I would love to get some pan in nectar. That is now my goal for this palette, just to get pan in all of the mattes, and then I will have thought that I had gotten my money's worth out of this palette. This palette is going on, I want to say 3 years old, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, it probably is actually the oldest palette in my collection right now, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not mad about that. It's just that these are not colors or a color scheme that I really need. I don't reach for stuff like this. The reason I bought this palette was for the plum and the navy shade. So for me at this point, as long as I can get some pan and cool gray and nectar, I will feel accomplished. I will be happy to officially throw this away, and I will feel as though I completely panned this palette, even though I didn't hit any of the pans in the shimmers. But I originally came into this knowing that I most likely wouldn't hit pan in those shimmers because I don't actually like those shimmers. Next, I'm going to go into my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. Now, I'm going to say off the bat, I'm not panning this palette because of the debacle that Kat Von D had occur. That's not why. Why I'm panning this palette is because I didn't like the fact that I had a full palette, and I just was already using this a lot, so I wanted to get more use out of it, and I only had 4 shades originally in this palette. Now, as you can see, I have now only 1 shade left. I did just recently finish this product, which I'm very happy about. I still haven't hit pan in the darkest shade, which is Sombre. I currently am using that to actually set my entire base. It is slightly darker than my base, so I have to set very lightly, but I'm thinking I'm pretty close to hitting actual pan in it. And then once I hit pan in these types of products, I pretty much can go through it very quickly. I actually am aiming to hit pan in a bronzer right now, and then when I finish that, this might turn into my bronzer for this winter, because this is actually darker than my complexion during the winter, and it's, depending on how dark I get in the summer, it can be dark enough to actually set my face without worry in the summer as well. So either way, I'm very happy in my progress. I think I've done a very good job slowly and methodically getting through this palette. I really enjoy face palettes, and I enjoyed this palette. I'm not gonna lie. This is my one and only contour palette. Am I gonna repurchase this? We'll talk about that when we finish this project at the end of the year. But yeah, I'm very happy at my progress on that. And then last, in this particular project, I have my ABH Modern Renaissance. Now, as with most people, this was my first ABH palette, and I got it because it looked pretty online, and then when I got it in person, I was like, why did I get this? This is not for me. I don't reach for these colors. As you can see, I've hit pan in 2 colors, Love Letter and Cypress Umber. I thought I would have been able to hit pan and Realgar, but I haven't actually been putting my makeup on at home very often. I've actually been using my Shop My Stash makeup in my car a lot more frequently. So otherwise, I definitely would have hit pan and Realgar, because what I've been doing is actually taking Realgar, throwing it all over my lid and in my crease, and then just deeping it out with Cypress Umber. So I don't anticipate that it's going to take very much longer for me to get pan and Realgar, but then I would really like to kind of experiment out with some of these other tones and other shades, just because I just felt most comfortable in these 3 shades, and I really want to get some more shades. I do end up using Tempera and Vermeer a lot, especially for work with inner corner. I don't really use Primavera all that often, I'm not gonna lie, but I do want to get some more use out of some of these other shades for work purposes as well. I think it is just still be a good look. And yeah, I will talk about what I want to do with this palette at the end of the year when I finish this project pan. But that's it. I am very much excited where I've gotten. I kind of did tell you guys what I wanted to do overall. So for my Loreal Pro 2, I would love to get pan in at least cool gray by my next update, if not nectar as well. I need to figure out a way to bring nectar into kind of my everyday routine, or even with some of these shades in this palette. As for my Shade and Light palette, I would love to actually hit pan in the one shade that I have left. Like I said, I set my whole face with it, so it shouldn't be too much, and I have a pretty nice deep in it. I have a pretty nice dip in it, so it shouldn't take too much longer for that. And then for my Modern Ren, I would love to hit pan in Realgar, and then just start really experimenting with some of the other shades to see which other shades I would like to kind of be my everyday go-to putting on my lids for work. But that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look forward to getting my updates a little bit more regularly. I'm sorry about that. I had that whole debacle with my allergy testing and all that stuff, so it kind of delayed me being able to update you guys on my project pans, but I am still doing them, so don't worry about that. But if you like this video, I do a lot of project pans. It's not the main focus of my channel, but I do a lot. I would love if you would like to go ahead and give this video a like, and also subscribe if you like my content. If you like me, I am very chill, never organized, and there you go. But anyways, as always, y'all, this video has been real and I have fun. I am ready to go, so I'll see you next time. Peace.